天国を追い出された天使は悪魔になるしかないんだ。そうだろう、スパイ。
Hey everyone, welcome to the Triangle Podcast. I'm Caden, they call me the captain. I got James, aka Clutch Jenkins, on my left.
What's up, guys?
I got the local froth man, Matthew.
What's up?
And I got the Apex, Brendan.
What's up?
Well, everyone, welcome to the podcast. This is us. We are the Triangle. The friendship of me, James, Matthew, and Brennan. Been friends since 2002. And we decided, hey, you know what?
Let's do a podcast.
Sounds
Let's
fun.
just do it.
Podcast.
So
Yeah.
this is what you all been waiting for. This is the culmination of all of our efforts of the last 30 minutes.
There was preparation. There was.
Yeah.
We put in some work.
I just scattered throughout, yeah.
So today we just want to do kind of a brief introduction, just kind of give everyone a heads up of who we are, who each individually are, the kind of the goal of this podcast, how the Triangle was formed, and what's in the future for us.
Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado, got a list of questions here for each one of these members, and so we'll just run through them. Start with you, Clutch Jenkins.
Okay.
Who are you? Tell us your age, tell us your background,
All right, that's
who
cool.
are you and your family, and what are you interested in?
Okay, so my name's James. I'm 19. I'm currently a sophomore at Biola University. I'm the oldest of two siblings, one of whom is sitting next to me at this table. Some of my interests are I love to world build, so I like to write, and I've been doing that since I was I've been writing since I was 4, but I've been world building since I was around 11.
What do you mean by world building? What does that mean?
Yeah, so world building is essentially you're creating your own world, and what you do is you create different cultures, societies, religions, history, and even language in some extreme cases. I haven't really gotten there yet.
So you kind of like what Tolkien did with Middle Earth.
Yeah, and then what you do is when you have your world established, you put stories in it, and then you can write novels or whatever you want, really.
Man, that's awesome.
So was Tolkien your biggest influence for world building?
Well, actually, it's pretty funny. So I started world building, like I said, when I was 11. At the time, I just had written pretty simple stories about certain kings and princes and stuff. And then I was like, hey, I wonder what's going on like the other side of the world while this happens. So then I decided to write a story about what was going on the other side of the world, and that's really when I found out what world building was, because I started to add different histories and stuff. And then since then, Tolkien has been a huge influence. I love his works. I'm currently going through the Silmarillion. It's not an easy read, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. So, any other hobbies? Like any sports? Like
Yeah.
any games?
So, love to listen to music. I'm a big J.S. Bach fan, and I'm a big fan of jazz. I really like all kinds of music, but I also like to write music. I have delved somewhat into music composition. I'm not that good though. And then I'm a big fan of baseball. I've been a fan of baseball since I was probably 9. I love its history. I love to watch it, and I do love to play it when I get the chance.
Okay, so just quick explanation. Why Clutch Jenkins? What does that mean, and how did you get that name?
You stole it from Psych.
No, actually, I didn't. That's what a lot of people think, but the true story is I had just watched the viral video Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, that's an old video, a World of Warcraft meme. And then, so funny video. And then I was playing air hockey with my cousin, and she was winning 6-0. And as you know, you have to get 7 points to win. And I came back and I won 7-6. And I just yelled out, "Clutch Jenkins!" Because that was probably the most clutch thing I've ever done. And since then, I have been known as Clutch Jenkins. Now, in Psych, there is a character named Clutch Jenkins. I think he rides like a
Dutch
motorcycle.
the Clutch Jenkins.
Yeah. And when I was watching it, I was like, what the heck? But no, I did not get it from that. A lot of people think that, though, but I did not.
So
R.I.P. Clutch.
just so you guys know, James is just a master at any type of like table game. Ping pong, air hockey,
Foosball, baby.
foosball.
I love
Like
foosball.
it's his passion. It's his life.
He's born.
I
Yeah,
just can't stand
just-
losing. That's pretty much what it is.
All right, so I think that kind of wraps up question 1.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to question 2. So, who and what is the Triangle to you?
Okay, so I actually have something prepared here because it's kind of a deep question.
Yeah.
To me, the triangle is kind of like a formal recognition of a friendship that has been going on for a long time. And I realized that without the triangle, we'd still be best friends, but there would be absolutely no order. It would be... Like, think about it. like the four of us have like ruined each other's lives in certain aspects, like telling our crushes that we, you know, that, oh, hey, guess what? James says he talks about you all the time.
Yeah, I got friend zoned a couple times because of Caden.
Yeah, so
I'm still
think
holding a
about
grudge.
think
Yeah,
about
you suck,
all
Caden.
think
Yeah.
about all the chaos that has ensued, even with the laws that have been established via the triangle. Yeah, so the triangle is kind of like a government that keeps things in order between the four of us because things could go crazy. It also serves as a platform and possibly a future brand, kind of like a thing we can publish, like this podcast.
Yeah.
And we can share the awesome things that we do. So
Yeah.
that's what the triangle is to me.
That's kind of like the Triangle Productions. It's not just, I mean, obviously we're starting off with the podcast. This is like our first medium, like our first form of media.
Yeah.
But Triangle Production, it kind of like maybe possibly encompasses more. At
Well,
least
yeah.
that's kind of the vision that I had.
And you know, I don't want to like get famous or go big because it's unrealistic to think that. But
Yeah.
but I think we got something special because if you think about it, how many friends do you have that have had friendships their whole lives?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone besides the four of us that have had friends their entire lives.
And
We
this
got
kind
something
of
special.
This kind of gets into question 3. How did you first meet the other members of the Triangle?
Okay, so I actually don't. I think you guys do, but I don't remember like specific.
Yeah, honestly, neither do I.
Moments.
And explain why that is.
Well, we've known each other since we were toddlers.
Yeah.
I mean, we went. For those of you who don't know, we grew up in the same church, and that's how we've known each other pretty much our whole lives. And we were toddlers when our families all went to
Yeah,
our
we
church.
were like literally 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since we were like the only kids our age, we were kind of forced to be friends. Our friendship was not voluntary whatsoever.
No, not at all.
In
We
fact,
we were thrown together.
yeah, we were literally thrown in a pit, and then just what came out was the triangle.
Yeah.
So-
So that's why we said friends since 02, because literally we've been friends since 2002.
Mhm.
We've been friends for 17
That's
years.
that's the estimated date. We really don't
Yeah.
know, but I'm just thinking like I was 3 in 2002, and by then I was probably old enough to have a friendship with one of you guys.
Yeah, and that's kind of when we all started to like hang out. There's pictures of us together. at
Yeah,
that
and
age.
fun fact, Brennan and Caden have known me longer than my own brother has.
Yeah, that's
So, yeah, we know each other pretty well.
yeah, we're more legitimate than Matthew.
we'll,
So,
we'll get into Matthew's baptism. And everything.
yeah,
We'll
we'll get
that.
into Matthew. Matthew's
Yeah, you
kind
have
of
to add how you. Yeah.
Matthew's kind of like the oddball of the group. He's not.
Well,
he's
yeah, we're the triangle. How many sides are in a triangle?
3.
3.
So-
It's originally me, Brennan, and Caden.
Yeah.
Matthew was not. a
I'm
member.
I'm
Ma-
like
Matthew
the
was-
social outcast
Yeah,
of the group.
Matthew wasn't originally involved, and literally the only reason he wasn't involved at first was because you can't have 4 sides on a triangle.
Yeah.
But then we came with the ultimatum of just he's the little tiny dot in the middle triangle.
yeah.
He's the eye of the Illuminati symbol.
Yeah.
So, all right, awesome. Question 4: How has the triangle changed you as a person?
Well, like I said, you guys are the only friends I've really had my entire lives, and that kind of friendship is, I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be friends till death, honestly.
Yeah.
So that is a big, impact on my life, that I can go to you guys and always have you guys back, and you guys have my back. So, it's kind of a question that I don't think I could answer like in this podcast with the time allotted to us, but I think that I would definitely be lonelier, and I wouldn't have as many fun memories without you guys. So
All right. So next question is a bit of a 2-part question. First, what does your own future look like? And then secondly, what does the future of the triangle look like to you?
yeah, so I want to be a history teacher, not for my whole career, but definitely to start off. And I'm getting my teaching credential at Biola University. I'm in the education department, School of Education. And I actually got a job lined up to teach history, world history, 10th grade at my old high school. And I'm really excited for that, just to get the experience. And it does look good on a resume. It's not going to pay very much, but hey, I'm in it for the passion, I would do it for free, honestly. So I'm really excited about that. Beyond teaching, no clue. Might want to go into ministry of some sorts. I might want to pursue a doctorate. I definitely don't want to pursue writing as a career. I think that's just more of a hobby. So yeah, that's kind of
you
what
wouldn't
my
want to be a writer.
No, I
Why?
don't.
Just-
Well, I'm not a great writer. I think I'm a good world builder, but I'm not necessarily a good writer. In terms of writing novels, I like to refer to myself as a storyteller.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
you'd rather have writing as just like a side hobby?
Yeah, something I can
your
do.
own- like your biggest hobby, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
It's relaxing for you.
It is. It puts me to like ease. When I'm stressed, I just sit down and write.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I'm writing about like a world-ending catastrophic event. That's
That's
not
you're
fun.
writing Doomsday.
Yeah, I
Pretty
am writing an end times thing to my world. So
Okay, so on to the second part of the question. What does the future of the triangle look like?
yeah, so the future of the triangle is. Well, it almost got ruined by you, Caden, when he went to Idaho. Almost. Yeah. For those of you who don't know,
Scare.
yeah, Caden was thinking about going to Idaho for college, and we were like begging him to stay. Thankfully, he's staying local. So the future of the triangle looks stable to me. I definitely think we're gonna be friends for life. For this podcast, I was actually talking about how the four of us have such diverse interests, but we do share interests. So, for example, like me and Caden love writing. Caden's also a writer, as you'll
And
probably
we all
know
love
too.
video games.
We love video games. Matthew and Caden love like music, interesting genres of music. Me and Brennan are big on sports. Brennan and Caden, they know fighting sports really well. So I was thinking that we could actually probably do like spin-off podcasts. Like me and Caden could do a spin-off podcast on world building and
Yeah,
writing.
for sure. We could have just like maybe like little mini episodes or something like that, just
Yeah.
about our own interests.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. So thanks for the intro.
Yeah,
Baby
no
Ben.
problem. I
Clutch
got you.
Jenkins.
I got you.
That's pretty awesome.
Touch the
Yeah.
clutch.
All right.
No.
Moving on. Moving on to the Frothney.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about to get interesting. So
He's an oddball.
Yeah, I'm an oddball. I
He's
can't
a-
even friggin'.
He's an interesting guy.
He's the wild card.
So Matthew, same questions but different answers.
Very different.
Very different.
All right.
All right. So Matthew, we kind of have a good idea, but give us a quick rundown. Who are you?
My
How-
name is Matthew Douglas Olson. I'm the brother of James Olson.
Woo!
So how old are you? Give us your background, and what are your interests?
Oh boy.
We'll
I'm
start
Oh,
with
uh,
how
So
old
nervous.
you are.
Relax.
Yeah.
Chill
It's okay,
out,
Matthew.
man.
Start with how old you are.
sweating. I'm 15 and a half. My background, Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars. My interests. Oh boy. I love cars. I love guitars. I love music, like any genre besides rap and pop.
Well, what's your favorite genre of music?
Whew, probably 70s rock and roll.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Favorite artist?
John Mayer.
He's not 70s, you fool.
Wait, what?
Probably Guns N' Roses, even though they're not 70s.
Gotcha. So,
Yeah.
just give us a quick explanation. How did you get into music? When and why?
Good question. I kind of grew up listening to the Beatles because my dad played it all the time. Like in the car, you know, on the way to school all the time. So, you know, I'd always listen to them. And then, what else?
Are you a fan of the Beatles?
I love the Beatles. That's the reason why I picked up the guitar.
Well, how'd you get into metal?
That's a good story, actually.
That's a good story.
I think early 2017, I was with my
How old were you?
friends.
How old
I
were you?
was how old was I? I was
You were
like
probably 13 or 14.
14.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was watching Kong Squat Island with my friends, and then they played Black Sabbath Paranoid. And when I saw that, when I heard it in the theaters, I was like, that sounds really cool. So I looked up the soundtrack of Kong Squat Island, and I saw Paranoid by Black Sabbath, and then I started listening to it.
And the downward spiral began there.
Yep, and then I started I started listening to Ozzy
Hey.
Osbourne and all that stuff.
Just to give you guys some history, James is he is a Baroque enthusiast. And
Baroque
when I
and
say
classical.
enthusiast, I mean obsessive person. He is Baroque master race. Okay, that's like any type of other music. Unless it's some type
He'll
of
disown
classical
you.
jazz. He'll disown you. He's just a
No, I'm not that much of an elitist. Caden's probably the strongest elitist among us.
Don't listen to him. So their music tastes they collide in many violent ways.
Oh yeah, I like Baroque
No,
too.
but
just
they
not as
do.
much as my
They
brother.
do like. There's like a hybrid. Yngwie Malmsteen
Oh yeah.
is a
Yeah.
metalhead who shreds like Baroque music with
Yeah.
electric guitar, and yeah, he's kind of like our bridge.
He's
He's
the
our bridge.
compromise. He's
Yeah.
the compromise
Yeah.
between them. The
Yeah,
peace.
he's incredible. I'm seeing him live.
All right. So I'm pretty sure we got a good idea of who you are. So what is the triangle to you, Matthew? Tell us. We discussed this. We said that you're kind of the oddball, the little dot in the middle of the sacred unity. What is the triangle to you?
Sacred unity.
Sacred unity. I'd say This is gonna sound weird, but you guys are like my caretakers. You guys are my babysitters.
We're your Hagrids.
Yeah, you're my Hagrids.
We didn't like you when you were little, though. You
Yeah.
were
No, he
annoying.
didn't like us when he was little.
That's true.
He hated us.
The only love in his life was his DS.
My Game Boy, my
was his
DS.
parents.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say like, yeah, you guys are my caretakers because like you're always telling me what's wrong and what's okay to do. Like you're giving me girl advice. Brendan's giving me
Look how
workout
that's
advice.
worked out.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up! I'm single.
Are you trying to plug yourself?
Yeah, hey ladies, for those viewers, I'm single. I probably won't be by the time this is edited though.
That's confidence right there.
Yeah, you guys are telling me what to do. You guys are giving me advice on everything, just life and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I view the triangle.
Alright, so how did you first meet us?
I don't remember because, like James said, you guys were friends since 2002, and I was born in 2003. So I kind of was born in the friendship, if you will. So,
Yeah. I mean, it took you a little bit though, because
Yeah.
when you were little,
I was antisocial,
Yeah,
playing my
he did-
DS in the corner.
he did his own thing for a while.
That and whenever Matthew wanted to join in, I never wanted him to.
Yeah,
like
I know.
one time, me and Matthew actually got into a physical altercation because he was.
Wait, one time?
No, it was a few times, but there's one time in my mind where we actually like hurt each other, and because I didn't want him to like hang out with us, and he
Yeah.
wanted to, and
Yeah.
this was like when Matthew was probably 9 and I was 13.
I was annoying, just playing Zelda all the time.
Yeah.
I was just a total
But who
gamer
won?
boy.
Who won the fight?
It's like Matthew.
Actually, that one I think Matthew won because he kicked me somewhere really painful.
I'm not gonna go into
Yeah.
detail there. Alright.
It took Matthew to like maybe 12 years old to finally like officially join. 12,
Yeah.
13.
11, 12, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around that
Yeah.
time is when he was like an official member
Yeah.
of the
Well, do you want
triangle.
to get into your initiation ceremony?
Oh,
We'll get into that. We'll
Okay.
get into that a little bit.
Well, these are viewers in.
Yeah. First, how has the triangle changed you as a person?
That's a good question, actually. I wouldn't.
You kind of talked about how we're your caretakers, and we've kind
Yeah.
of given you advice on a lot of things. Is there other ways in which it's affected you?
Yeah, because you you always hack my phone and send hearts to crushes on my phone.
Do you want to get into a story like that? You
Oh
don't
yeah,
have to, you don't have to name any
Yeah,
names.
no. Yeah, there's this one girl that I had a massive crush on. I got her number, and then I think it was like 2 years ago.
You used my
Caden-
teachings to get her number.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Caden hacked my phone, got into iMessage, and then texted like 3 hearts to that one girl. And I was
What
like,
did she say? What did she say?
and then, wait, I'll get into that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That was my friend who hacked my phone. She's like, you need to get a new password, buddy.
Oh man!
And then yeah, Caden did that another time.
I did.
Yeah,
I don't
and then
remember that
eventually,
time.
yeah, it gets worse for my friend zone stories. So we can go in that.
Okay,
later
let's move
date.
on from that
that
question.
can actually be an entire episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
Matthew's
friend
friend
zone.
zone.
story,
Matthew's
yeah.
loved
Okay,
history, dude.
as a future, for a hint, I got friend zone at least 5 times.
Well, and he's dumped a few girls too.
That's true.
and he's only 15.
Matthew has had
only 15.
Yeah, Matthew's taken our teachings a little too literally.
I exaggerate. I just amplify.
He's a triangle extremist.
Exactly.
He's a radical triangle.
Okay. Okay. So let's get a little bit of the initiation ceremony before we move on to the final
Sure,
question. So how do we initiate Matthew? Do we want to talk
boy.
about that? Do you
It
want
was-
to tell the story?
it was
I want
a-
to hear from her. his
How about we all
perspective.
say it? I'll start off by
Okay.
saying like, when was it? It was like 4
It's
years
2015, I think.
ago.
I would have been
Okay.
14.
Is that technically heresy?
Yeah, maybe we. No.
Oh no!
Can we
big
discuss
deal.
the secrets of the triangle?
You know what?
Later.
Hey, maybe we'll take a poll. Like, if you guys really want to hear the initiation
Yeah,
ceremony, we'll
yeah.
include
Yeah,
an
we'll
episode.
save
We'll
that
make
for
another
another day.
episode. We'll make an
Yeah.
episode about the intricacies of the
Hey,
triangle.
but hey, just to give you guys a little sneak peek, it involved water. But that's
Very-
all we're gonna say.
very very cold
We'll
water.
reveal that at a later date.
Yeah. Okay. All right. On to
All
the
right,
on to the
so
last
to
part.
be continued on that. All right, Matthew, that 2-part question. What does your future look like? What do you think your future looks like? What are your hopes? And then what does the future of the triangle look like to you?
Okay, so here's what my future wants to be like. I really want to be part of a rock band because
no.
literally all I do is play guitar. Like
He's
funny
not lying.
story. I had a dream last night, and this is actual dream. My crush came over to my house, and I ditched her. I dashed to my room and played guitar.
What?
Yeah.
Dude,
Her?
And
Yeah.
for Matthew,
Oh my
that's a
gosh.
sacrifice.
I know.
This
That's
crush is all he talks about.
I know. Yeah.
24/7.
But Matthew, all of the most awesome guitarists like obsessed about the guitar or anything like that.
That's true.
Just think about that.
And they all died super young.
That's
Uh-huh.
true. So you know.
Yeah. So
Nice
that was a
knowing you,
pretty.
man.
It was a pretty accurate dream. I'd probably do that if she ever came over.
Okay, moving on. What does the future of the triangle look like to you?
So like James said, we'll all be friends to the end unless Caden does something stupid.
Which isn't like improbable.
Yeah, it's pretty. Like if he goes to friggin' like Idaho or something, then I'd probably like punch him.
was very pretty this time of year.
Hey, bros before potatoes. Man. Bros before Idaho's.
Yeah, we'll all remain friends, and then we'd prosper off of each other's
Prosper.
friendship.
What, are we like gonna like make a pool of our funds and money?
It's a four-way communism.
We're just gonna ride off our coattails.
Yeah, so that's how I view the future of the triangle, and then I'll still be an outcast.
No, he will.
I'll still be the loser. in the
Let's
corner.
be honest,
Yeah,
he
for
will.
real.
I'll be the quiet kid.
You'll be
in
the
corner.
insignificant dot.
Oh wait, real quick. Should we tell? He should tell the listeners why he's called Local Frother.
Oh yeah.
That is a
Matthew,
fun
that's a great story.
Matthew, okay.
Why are you local frother?
To
The
give me a
froth
white
man.
peas.
Oh boy. Okay. This is a funny story. So I think 3 years ago.
Well, don't tell them that it's funny.
Just
Otherwise
tell us
it's
the
not gonna be
story.
funny.
My brother found this weird Instagram account.
Oh, no.
This weird account called Local Frother. So he clicked on that account, and it's this group of surfer dudes who play guitar and play jazz and stuff, and they make like really weird stuff. Like there's this video of them dancing shirtless to like a tribal drum beat.
And I like that.
They're like they're a cooler version of us.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's like surf punk, and then
Yeah,
they just
surf
like
punk.
mosh in their bedroom. It's strange.
sounds-
Hey, but they're
That's
talented.
whack.
They're talented.
Yeah.
That sounds whack.
So yeah, my brother showed that to me, and I was like, "What the heck?" So we started like worshiping them.
What?
I started commenting on their Instagram posts. I started following them.
So
Then
you
It's
stole
not
a
as
username.
weird as it sounds.
Hey, so you stole a username basically.
not necessarily. Because
Well, hang on.
That was around the time when I was making my YouTube account. So
Okay, so tell us the YouTube.
what I
account.
did was there's this thing called YouTube Poops, and what it does is, or what you do is like you take dialogue from a movie, and you rearrange it to make them say something else. So you can make Anakin say, "I want to poop." I don't know. That's just a random line of dialogue. So I did that. I actually got a lot of money from that too. It's just like
Yeah, he actually monetizes videos.
Yeah, I
He
got
has multiple
advertisements.
thousands of views. If you want to check out his channel, it's called Local
No, don't.
Frother. What? Some good YTPs.
No.
Wait, he almost has 50,000 views on one of his
Yeah,
videos.
Yeah.
he has a lot. It was surprising.
And he got money. Did you get money yet?
yeah. I haven't asked for the paycheck yet. I'm too nervous.
He's
I
too nervous to ask for free money that you earned.
I hate calling customer support because it's always so awkward. But anyway,
It's usually a robot.
It's a robot.
That's another thing about that.
Matthew's afraid of falling in love with it.
That's another thing about Matthew is he can't stand like confrontational conversation with adults. He like has a
The
phobia.
robot starts heckling him.
no man, yeah, it depends on who I'm talking to. If it's a girl, then not really. But anyway, so yeah, I was doing that YouTube thing for a while, and my username was just I think Matthew Olson or something like that, and then Caden was basically like he was my producer.
I was like your
basi-
manager,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're my manager and producer. So he made my profile picture. He did graphic design on it, and then he decided to use the name Local.
Oh yeah, I
Frother.
changed your name, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You signed into my account without my consent, and
No consent.
so yeah, you changed it to Local Frother, and I didn't really care.
No consent, bro.
I didn't really care that you changed it to Local Frother, honestly, because I just kept the channel so casually,
Yeah.
because like
But now
know.
you have close to 50,000 views on one video. So
Yeah.
like, it's not like you can just change it.
Well, yeah,
You-
and
you
the
are
and the
Local
YouTube
Frother.
the YouTube poop has like a very strong community.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they
no.
all like commented on Matthew's videos, like well-known YouTube poopers. like, oh my gosh.
Interesting enough, I actually got into a collab with like a bunch of bunch of other YouTube poopers. Yeah, they're pretty famous too.
So basically, Matthew's famous in like the most underground community on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
And so he is a local frother. He's solidified. It's like he can't change it now. He
He
local
took the
frother.
username and then made it bigger. So
Yeah,
anything
no.
he deserves it more.
He's more
Yeah.
popular than them. Now they're the copycats.
And-
They're the
yeah.
posers.
Yeah.
the whole YouTube poop thing that I wanted to do started when I was like in 7th grade. I remember like at 3:00 a.m. I was watching the most random YouTube poops. I was like, it was I think it was of Lord of the Rings, and I was laughing so hard. And then I decided I just binged YouTube poops for the next year. I could quote YouTube poops.
So
Not only the movie, but the YouTube poop.
so
as well.
now so you guys wonder why we say Matthew's kind of the oddball.
Yeah.
You got some proof.
I would
now.
play. I remember playing Rainbow Six on my PS4 and just playing YouTube poops in the background,
That-
just listening to it, not even watching, just listening in the background so I can memorize it.
Yo, dude, that's weird.
And I would
Hey man,
like,
what's your favorite thing to listen to while you study?
YouTube poops.
Hey,
So I'd
Matt
quote
just
along with
brainwashed
it.
himself. Yo, he
Yeah.
just brainwashed himself.
And I was
with
like, you know,
YouTube.
I want to make my own YTP because like I've watched at least 200 hours worth of YouTube poops. And that's
Oh
not
my
a joke.
gosh, that's not okay.
So and then eventually I created my own ideas in my head, and then I was like, you know what, I want to make this official. I want to start actually making videos on these ideas. So that's what I did. My brother taught me how to use iMovie for a bit.
And
then
now,
that's
now,
what I did.
Now he's forsaken his channel. And
Yeah,
he's
I haven't
He hasn't made
edited
another one
in
in
so
a long
long.
time. All right, so
I'm actually making a work in progress though. So
okay, so there you go. That's why we call him the local frother. So that's his username. That's the explanation. Moving on to our boy Apex Brennan. Who are you? How old are you? What's your background? Who is your family? And what are you interested in?
Okay. I am Brennan Sahagan.
Yeah,
I am Filipino, half Filipino.
he's half.
Okay.
That's the only part he cares about.
Yeah,
That's the only part I really care about. The other
that's the
stuff,
only part that matters.
I'm gonna call myself a Europino.
Oh,
Dang,
dang. Is that
okay.
original?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
dang.
Nice.
Copyright that, dude.
Alright.
Trademark.
Patent it, bro.
But yeah, I'm 19. I have 2 sisters, and I have 1 father and 1 mother.
Okay,
One
that's
would
good.
hope so.
So what are you interested in, Brennan?
I am interested in combat sports, like primarily UFC, but like I watch other stuff like Bellator, and like wrestling, college wrestling.
Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
Probably Robbie Lawler at the moment,
But who's your favorite fighter of all time?
all time.
Does Bruce Lee count for this?
No, I'm not
he's an
counting.
actor.
Okay.
He's
I
not
mean, he
bad.
wasn't in the UFC.
Muhammad Ali? Or are we
Well,
talking?
no,
we're
just
talking,
any fighter
just any
slash
fighter.
Combat
boxer,
sports.
anyone.
Oh, it's gonna be Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I wonder
He's,
why.
he's also
I wonder
Filipino.
why. So, besides combat sports, what else are you interested in?
I would say another one is probably gonna be rap. I mean, I'm not like super into music like all these other guys are. But I would say I'm pretty solid on the rap game.
Gotcha.
Any
Yeah.
favorite rapper?
Super hot fire.
Snoop Dogg.
No,
Oh
yeah,
my
he's a
God.
Snoop Dogg like
Snoop
Oh
fanboy.
no.
Snoop Dogg's the guy.
Alright, so we've kind of talked about this, but what is the triangle to you?
It's literally just my friends. I mean, I there's no really like deeper meaning. I mean, I never thought of it like that. I mean, they've always been there, so I didn't like really think like,
We're just
twice about it.
involuntary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
just
when
there.
I tell other people about like the triangle, they're like, "You have like a name for like your friend group."
That's
Because,
how
like,
that's how you know we have a good friendship.
Yeah,
though, if we
'cause,
have an
I
official
mean,
name. For
Yeah.
if you think about it, nobody else like has that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just normal for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've all basically said this, but just to answer it, how did you meet the other members of the triangle?
Well, I have the story about like when I met Caden, but I can't remember like Matthew, but I remember Caden and James pretty well. So like,
tell us the story. Tell us the story.
all right, so I met Caden. We were at a Bible study. This is my first memory. I don't know if this is when I met him.
This is like your
This
first
is-
memory
this
of
is
all
my
time?
first memory of him.
Of all time, or just me?
Of just no, just
You're not that
just
important.
It's not all about you, kid.
No, okay. So I was playing catch with I think it was either my sister or it was a mutual friend.
Just like with a ball.
Yeah, we were just playing like we were either kicking it or we were like throwing it to each other. And like this random skinny kid comes over, this little
Still
greasy
skinny
headed
to
dude
this day.
with his little pedo sass that he doesn't have yet.
Oh,
I was like 3. I was like 3.
We'll get into the stash later.
Oh no.
But he came in, swooped the ball, and he wouldn't give it back. And I was like, dude, give the ball back. He's like, no, just give me a minute. And he just like went off in the corner and started playing with it. I was
Ugh.
like,
Now, how old was
what
he?
the heck? I don't know. He was probably like 6 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty young. But like we just ended up like tossing the ball around. You know,
So you guys knew each other before, but this was your first memory of him?
that's my first memory.
Yeah, no, we were made members together. There's a picture of us up on at our church, at the old church, because our church used to be in a different building.
Yeah.
There's a picture of us up on like the stage by the
Uh-huh.
chancel, and we're both of our families are becoming members together.
Oh snap! Really?
Yeah, and we were
I think my family was already there.
we were like 2.
I
We were
can't even-
literally
I don't remember.
we were literally in our parents' arms. We were babies.
Damn.
So like that was like the
We were baptized together.
Brothers in the Lord.
But yeah, that's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah,
It's
I
just-
didn't know that.
Yeah, but like our first official meeting was like when we were 6.
At least the first one we can remember.
The first one we can
Yeah.
remember. Yeah. All right, so
Oh yeah, and I met James because we were literally at war for like the first 3 years. that I knew him.
we'll get it. That deserves
That could
its
be
whole
its own episode,
That
yeah.
deserves its whole episode.
I-
The war between.
There was a
us all.
long, just for backstory, there was a long, drawn out conflict. Some of us took it seriously.
I definitely had much more hate for James than he did for me.
Yeah, I.
Usually like pictures of you killing him.
Hang on. Guys, it's not that way. Trust me.
It's close.
We'll devote an entire episode.
Yeah.
To that.
Oh no, it deserves almost like its. own series.
psychopath.
Okay.
Wait, we're talking about your email stage.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even have an emo stage. It was just me trying to be funny and like swooping my hair to the other side of my face.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
No, hey, Brennan has always been like, for some reason, super competitive with me, and and I'm competitive too. So I kind of like get competitive
We
with him
dig
back.
it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it creates,
We went through a whole like what was it, like 6 months where we just argued over whose hair was better.
Yeah.
You can
yeah.
go on Instagram right now.
Go on my
look,
Instagram's
yeah,
old posts.
look at
and
old
it's all
posts.
there.
Yeah, and all the banter and trash talks there.
Yeah, and
for
make sure
real.
you guys like it and all that.
Yeah. No. In the
And give me all the
description-
likes.
We'll
Yeah.
have all our Instagram in the description and stuff if you want to go check it out, and
Yeah.
check out our official account at the Triangle Podcast.
Yeah.
So, how has the Triangle changed you as a person, Brennan?
I would say it made me like way more competitive than I needed to be. Like way more.
Like what?
In every situation,
just
like video
competitive with
games.
James, or
Video games. No, I'd say with everybody except for maybe Matthew. Because
Wait.
like with Matthew,
Well, he's almost
Yeah.
like your mentee.
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
mentor.
he's his apprentice.
yeah, we
His
just we work out together and it's just chill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, no, me and Brennan are like,
But like if I'm working out with James, like I have to lift more than him. You know?
that's not very hard for
Hey,
you to do.
if me and Brennan are playing video games, it's like the tension in the room is unbelievable.
It's
Oh yeah.
horrible.
It's-
That's how it is for.
actually bad.
That's how it is for all of us.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
there's this.
toxic.
You feel it in the room. There's this tension that grows when we play
And
like Black
and
Ops
the
or
thing
something.
is, it's years of tension that's been built.
I
know, because-
like it's not just one time.
Yeah,
Because
it's-
all of us
like,
play Call of Duty and we all practice
Not
and
me.
play.
And not just any Call of Duty game. Call of Duty Black
Black
Ops 2.
Yeah, and
Ops
like
2, yeah.
afterwards we like play it cool and all that kind of stuff, but we're just like steaming.
Yo.
Yeah. Like good game.
We-
yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
We've
Well, I
clocked
never
in-
say that.
We've
Yeah.
clocked in
I'm probably the
hours.
sorest loser of anyone.
I retired James from Black
Yeah,
Ops
no,
2.
literally.
Oh, yeah.
James won't play with us anymore.
Quit.
He's broken
Well,
so
here's-
many controllers.
Here's the thing you guys have to
Hey,
know.
no, hey,
is hang on real quick. I hate losing more than I love winning. I like winning. It's great. It's a good feeling, but losing is something else. I cannot stand losing.
We'll have a whole episode where we talk about the video games.
Yeah, that could be
How
another
just
episode.
how that's really brought us together.
Sure.
All
Yeah.
right, so Brennan,
Yeah.
what does your future look like? And what does the future of the Triangle look like? Just give us a general idea.
My future, like what I want to do. I mean, I'm not going to school currently because I'm really not sure what I want to do. But I want to. I'm thinking about like maybe construction work. I definitely want to do something with my hands and all that kind of stuff.
Blue collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Brennan, Brennan's got these big muscles.
Yeah,
He's very
yo,
strong.
Big
I
boys.
like doing the stuff that no other person likes to do, and just like because nobody else wants to do it, so I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
That's
But like
admirable.
kinesiology is also
I
something
respect
that I'm
that.
passionate about.
Describe that. Kinesiology, what is that?
It's like the study of movement, the body.
Gotcha.
How the body moves and all.
Did that
kind of
stem
stuff.
from like your love of sports?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Football?
Like I always want to know how that like works. I'm like, wow, how does that like? Because I was like looking up like the other day like how to do a roundhouse kick and how you have to open up your hips and you have to really rotate and all that kind of stuff. It's just
Yeah.
interesting to me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so what does the future of the triangle look like?
It's a beautiful thing. We're going to be friends together, and we're going to build a little ranch.
Ooh, we should. We
where,
could
our
do
little,
that.
where our kids
You're gonna
will
be a
roam
construction
around.
worker.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah,
Before us.
you can be a
It'll be
lumber
fun
boy.
I think that it'll be cool, like having all of us with our kids just hanging out.
because we want
Anyway.
we want like our sons to have the same experiences that we did. We
Oh,
want our
yeah,
children
for
to
sure,
have like
for
this
sure.
unity.
Yeah. Anyway, go on, Brendan. Sorry.
We have to have like a little ranch, and it's gonna be like our 3 houses, and they're gonna all 4 houses.
I love how no one likes anything. I know. It's like normal.
That's my
It's like
bad.
3 houses, 4 houses.
Oh,
I mean, but yeah, our 4 houses all gonna be connected, and like we're just gonna have like little barbecue meetings. Like,
Oh, dude,
That's gonna
yes.
be dope.
Hawaiian
Like
barbecue.
our
Bonds of
conference
fellowship.
meeting.
yeah, that's what's gonna
Over-
happen.
Like
Fellowship, dude.
overcooked boar
Beer, dude.
I'll
and
have
boar
board.
and beer.
Big boar.
Oh yeah, Apex. Where did Apex
that's
come
right.
from?
Okay, so I got the name Apex. I just I looked up like the king of
Wait,
the food
wait.
chain.
Why? Why were you looking up? nicknames?
Because I was being hired to go to a camp for underprivileged boys, like in the inner city and all that kind of stuff. And,
So is the camp in the inner city or is it for just kids?
No.
from
The
inner
camp is
city?
over in the Sierra or the
Sierra Nevadas, yeah.
Just the mountains.
It's up in the mountains.
It's up in the mountains.
I don't know. I forget where.
San Gabriel Mountain.
Golden Trout Wilderness. That's what I.
Oh,
know.
okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it's over by what was it? The Kern River.
Okay.
And it's just basically like a little camp, like where like it's like a camp for like underprivileged like young men where they can go and have like a wilderness experience, something that they haven't experienced before, and all that kind of stuff. And I chose, and they all have like nicknames up there, and I chose Apex because it just sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
the thing is, if you go to this camp, from what Brendan's told me, is that you have to make like an identity for yourself.
Mm.
And so,
Yeah.
Brendan, why did you choose the specific name Apex?
The specific name strikes fear in your opponent.
What does it mean?
You know? Top of the food chain.
Top of the food chain.
Top of the food chain.
So
man.
Brendan was asserting dominance. He wanted to show.
He's the alpha.
Yeah, this is the alpha.
If you're gonna assert dominance in words, it's Apex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
true.
sure. Just the sound of that.
Mhm.
Apex.
Apex, yeah. All right, Caden, I'll interview you. So give us your name, age, background, interests.
Alright, so Caden James Shaquin, the first, and
Are you assuming you're going to name your kid Junior or something?
No, I'm
Junior.
gonna be the only Caden James Shaquin ever. So I'm 18. I'm the son of Brian and Christine Shaquin. I have 4 little sisters.
Rest in peace.
Shelby, Mia, Ava, Noel.
He suffered greatly
Yes.
with all his sisters.
Oh, the suffering is heavy.
I was sleeping over at Caden's house, and literally, like, we were sleeping on the floor in his living room, and like his little sister, she's just like sitting on the couch watching us. It was the scariest thing, and I've never slept there again.
Yeah, Caden's not the apex in his family. His sisters are.
No, I am the outcast. I survive on the edges. I eat the scraps. So
You scavenge for
Yeah,
scraps on the dinner table.
literally,
It's like all your sisters are eating, your whole family except you's eating at the dinner table, and you just come down like 30 minutes later. Is there any food?
Okay, anyway,
that's
give us your interest.
even though it's like a joke. That is kind of is my role. Like I've always just I'm the only boy.
Hey,
I'm the oldest.
sisters first, man.
Yeah, but I'm kind of like the oddball in my family. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of like and the triangle. It's like having brothers that I never did have. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
So
Yeah, I don't need to feel that way, but
silence from that. Dude. No comment. So my interests, I love reading. I love reading as many books as I can from
what kind
any
of genre?
genre.
Any
Oh,
genre. Okay.
Classical,
Oh,
theology,
okay.
philosophy,
Yeah.
fiction.
The great books.
Oh, 100%. I love writing. I'm a terrible writer. I'm learning.
No, you're not a bad writer.
Well,
you're
to
good at
me,
short
I'm a bad
stories.
writer.
Oh,
yeah.
I see
I'm,
what
I'm,
you
I'm learning. I'm trying to progress, trying to get better with everything I write. Just living life to the glory of God. Just going through life. I'm 18, having fun. I work as a barista. I love making coffee. Love the taste of coffee. Love the smell of coffee. I try to skate. I suck. Suck bad.
As everybody does when they're beginning.
Yeah, and hey, I've only been skating for like 2 months.
Yeah.
2-3 months. I try. I really do try, but yeah, I'm terrible. So I wouldn't call myself a skater.
Yeah.
Just I love video games. Love hanging out with friends. I love the outdoors. Go camping, hiking,
yeah.
any chance I get. And I
Who's
love
your hero?
my hero,
Oh yeah.
the man, the myth, the legend, Bear Grylls.
Crocodile Hunter was better.
Survivor Man is
Dun,
better.
dun, dun.
No,
Respect
Coyote
Bear
Peterson.
Grylls.
Coyote Peterson.
He's a coyote,
Dude, there
and
has to be
Bear's a bear. That's all that there's.
there has to be an epic rap battles of history for like freaking what's his name?
Oh,
Steve
Irwin
Irwin
and
Irwin
Bear Grylls.
and Bear Grylls.
And
Yeah.
Coyote Peterson comes
Is it
in.
Steve
Yeah.
Irwin or
Oh,
Steve Irvin?
I think it's
Irwin.
Irwin?
Steve
With a
Oh.
W.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve Irwin.
I love how I didn't even die by a crocodile.
I
Yeah,
know.
no.
Just
But hey,
watched it.
both are super cool. But I just
Yeah.
watched Man vs. Wild, Bear Grylls TV show for the longest time, and I just loved it. So, also,
Imagine being known for crocodiles and you die by a stingray.
oh, no, don't disrespect.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't disrespect. But probably just next biggest interest would be music. I just love music and just specifically rock. Rock is just my favorite genre. Favorite band, Black Keys. Gotta say that. I just love that genre. Love that type of music.
And they're coming out with a new album.
Yep, June 28th, baby.
Let's
Let's rock.
Rock.
But those are my passions. That's what I love to do. Living life to the glory of God and just having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so what is the triangle to you?
So the triangle is just like our friendship. It's the mixture of having just these friends from birth that a lot of people don't have that experience. That like we're so close that we can just go to each other's house and not really have to like talk to each other and then just still have fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's
yeah.
it's not like we expect anything from each other.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
I
happens a
totally
lot.
agree. Like a lot of friends, and I know this because I have friends like this. You know, when you go over, it's almost like, okay, we have to do something.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
when
you gotta entertain them.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's kind of that tension too.
or
like,
even
The awkwardness where you feel like you somehow have to entertain each other.
yeah, or
And
it's
this-
not even awkward all the time. It's just what they do.
Yeah, and for me at least, that's never existed.
No.
it's like
for
we're
sure.
brothers.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
because like
exactly.
for example, like when Brendan and Caden, like let's just say they're sleeping over, like I can be walking into my room and then Brendan's just on my bed on the phone, you know, like Matthew would be,
Yeah.
or like Caden would be like, you know, using my computer, just totally chill as long
Yeah.
as their hands are clean and wash any food they had eaten before.
Yeah, James is like a bit of a germaphobe, but so yeah, that's just what the triangle is. It's just our friendship, just brothers from the beginning. You know what I mean? Brothers till the end.
Yep.
So
Okay, so how did you first meet the other members of the triangle?
like I said, there's that picture of us at the old church. That's like the first physical evidence of me and Brendan being together.
Yeah.
And there's other like just pictures of us all
Oh,
together
there's
as
lots.
little.
Yeah.
It's like
But-
a Bigfoot sighting.
The like that's us together when we're little. But probably the main memory I have of us is like the war. That's like the key elements,
the
or
war.
VBS
Oh, VBS.
and
Well,
Sunday
the
school.
war and the VBS were quite intertwined. for a
Yes,
True.
and so like those are like the main memories. Everything else is kind of fuzzy, but there's like the main memories I have of us all being together.
while. Okay, and then how has the triangle like changed you as a person?
I would just be so lonely and just
Yeah, I
like
can relate.
if I had 4 sisters and no like friends like this, I wouldn't know what to do.
We'd be a lot more feminine, that's for sure.
Yeah, that or I'd just be like super emo. having these brothers just kind of like it's like I have brothers now. That's how it's changed me.
Okay, and then what's your future look like, and then what's the triangle future look like?
So attending Oak Valley College in the fall this year. I'm a senior in high school, about to graduate in like a month. Attending business school, gonna get my business degree, bachelor's in business, stay out of debt, and then probably start my own company. Maybe do something else, or just go work for some type of job. I don't have tons of plans for the future. I'm just gonna kind of go where the Lord wills.
Just wing it.
Just wing it, man.
That's the Christian way of saying I'm winging it.
Just wing it. And future of the triangle, I can just see us all just staying friends forever. Like, obviously, when we get married and stuff, some distance will be created because we're gonna have our own families. But I think that we'll definitely all be very close.
I low-key thought that you were going to like go off and be like, yeah, we're probably not gonna be friends because all of ours were just so happy. You just had to ruin it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I just thought that was.
I'm like, my kids will be calling you Uncle Caden and Uncle Brennan because like, I'm peacing out.
Peacing out.
Yeah, no, definitely Uncle James, Uncle Brendan, and then weird cousin Matthew. But
Second uncle.
But yeah,
Creepy
that's
uncle.
the future. Oh, one more thing. Explanation of the username.
Oh, the captain.
The captain,
All right,
yes.
so tell us what the captain means.
So
And tell us how it's spelled.
okay, so
Oh, yeah.
it's spelled CAPTIN. Literally spelled captain. Now you're asking Caden, what type of idiot spells captain with CAPTIN? Well, basically
12-year-old Xbox.
Yeah, 12-year-old. I'm 12 years old. I need to make an Xbox username, okay? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm so excited. I jump on Xbox. And the thing about Xbox usernames is some people don't know this, but you can't change them. In order to change them, you have to pay $10. A $10 fee.
Typical Xbox. Man.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? Captain Shaquin. Yeah, that's awesome. So I type it out. I'm all dead tired. I'm playing Xbox. My mom comes downstairs and she's like, why do you spell it like that? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, it has an A in it. I was like, wait, really? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, no worries. I can go to fix it, right? Go to fix it? Sir, that'll be $10. So, for the
That's all my allowance money.
Literally.
It's all his money, period.
So, for the next 8 years, it's been Captain Shaquin. And the thing is that, like...
He still doesn't have those $10.
Yeah. And the thing is that it's kind of a trashy username, but it morphed into something
No,
else.
it's become iconic.
It's become iconic. It's become my identity.
He's got a model ship in his bedroom.
My whole entire room is nautical themed.
Yeah, he's the captain.
I am the captain.
And when he streams, what do you say?
Welcome to the Captain Stream, streaming with the captain. So I'm the Captain Shaquin. That's my Instagram username, and just that's who I am. That's how I ended up. So yeah.
All right, back to you, Caden, as host. Do you want to wrap it up and then kind of plug what we're going to be doing?
Yeah. So to wrap this all up, thanks everyone for listening so far. Hope you guys have had fun. If you really enjoyed this, just on the platforms that you're listening to this on, just leave some likes, leave some comments. Really show your support. Share this with your friends, please. If you really want to support us, the biggest thing you can do is share this with your friends. Just send them the link to our Instagram account, Triangle Productions. That's probably the best way. We'll keep updating you on that Instagram account. That'll be our main source of media. And yeah, guys, just thanks so much for listening. And just kind of the future of the podcast, where we're going. Probably just have some episodes where we talk about our interests, talk about current events, tell stories, just get around.
Yeah, we got lots of stories
Yeah,
to tell.
just get around, just tell your stuff about the Triangle. So once again, thanks everyone for watching. From the Captain, the Clutch, the local Frothmen, and the Apex. Peace out.
Peace.